Alright guys, what's up? Ayoo-Geo in the building. And today, we're doing episode 4 of our Hornets rebuild. So today, we're probably gonna sim the rest of the season because we're not contending for a playoff spot this year. And if we're not contending, I don't feel like there's a reason to show much gameplay. I already showed y'all most of it, like, with the players that are going to be on the team. But, like, basically, in this episode, I'm gonna sim the season. And I'm gonna cut back and show y'all the playoffs. I'm gonna show y'all everything that happens in the sim while I'm simming, and yeah, I'll cut back when something pops up. Alright guys, so something that popped up. Cody Martin, he's basically out for the rest of our season because by the time he comes back, it's gonna be the end of the season, it's gonna be around playoff time, and we're not making the playoffs. So I'll check back in with y'all. Alright guys, so as y'all can see, I just accepted the trade. The OKC Thunder offered me Mike Muscala and a second round pick for Malik Monk. We didn't really use Malik Monk, and Mike Muscala is an expiring contract, and we even got a second round pick so we can add a newer player in. I'm fine with this trade for both teams. Alright guys, so I'm just rolling through looking at every team's like status, and I see that the Magic are rebuilding, and one of the players that are on their trade block is Mo Bamba. He was someone I was targeting when I picked up Christian Wood, but he was hurt, so I couldn't trade for him. So now that I see that the Magic are looking to trade him, I'm about to see if I can make a deal for him. And 2K is one of those games that makes no sense. So the Suns, they're in the playoffs. They're the 7th seed, just like they want to be in real life. And they're looking to trade Devin Booker. See, 2K, you like trying to make realistic sims in 2K, but when you have stuff like this, it makes it hard. Why would the Suns want to trade for? Why would the Suns want to trade Devin Booker? Come on, 2K, like it's not that hard, bro. It's supposed to be the most realistic simulation of the NBA, and it's not even close. Another injury to one of our core young players that we were trying to build up to become good bench players for next year when we tried to push for that 8th seed. Vernon Carey's out for 4 to 6 weeks with a right hand fracture. Yeah. Alright, guys. This is the All-Star draft, and these are all the All-Stars in case y'all wanted to see. So I'll give y'all a second to look. Y'all done yet? It shouldn't take y'all this long. Y'all should be done by now. 5, 4, okay, we done. Alright, guys. It's the trade deadline, and there's some players that I wanna trade off this team. If there's not a good trade, I'm not gonna force one. Like, I'm not gonna just trade Cody Zeller just because I want him gone. If there's not a good deal I actually like, I'm not trading him. But yeah, I'll come back when I find a deal. Oh wait, first let me show you the players I want to trade. I want to get Cody Zeller gone. I want Isaiah Thomas gone, Mike Muscala, Bismack Biyombo, Andre Robertson, Ben McLemore, and that's pretty much it. Those are the only players I really want to have gone. But other than that, I'll come back when I get a trade. Alright guys, so I see that the Wizards are buying, which means they want to like pick up pieces for their team. They're going to help them become an actual contender. So I'm going to try to pull a trade off, send some of our vets to this team, and hopefully get some draft picks back. We'll say that. Alright guys, so we just completed this trade with the Wizards. We sent Isaiah Thomas and Mike Muscala to, and 2 second-round picks for their first-round pick. Robin Lopez and Raul Neto. Robin Lopez and Raul Neto are aspiring deals. We're not bringing them back next season. And their first-round pick, they're like around the 7th, 8th seed. So even if we send them these 2 players and they don't end up going very much higher in the standings, we should have a decent overall first-round pick to add to our other ones that we're going to have this year. Alright guys, just made a trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. They're a contending team. We gave them Andre Robertson, a good defender who's going to help them with their already elite defense. And we get back Jordan Nwora, a young player who really wasn't getting minutes for them. And yeah, that's really all to that trade. All the moves I can make. So I'm about to show y'all the final roster that I'm going to sim out the rest of this team with. Ooh, GTA update. That's kind of cool. But the final roster is going to be Devontae Graham, LaMelo, PJ Washington, Miles Bridges, Cody Zeller, Christian Wood, Bismack Biyombo, Ben McLemore, Robin Lopez, Raul Neto, Grant Riller, Jordan Nwora, Nate Darling, Caleb Martin, Vernon Carey, and Cody Martin. Now, if we we have like 5 established pieces. Only one of them's untouchable, which is LaMelo, but Devontae, PJ, Miles, and Christian Wood, those are established pieces on this team. And then we have 4 projects. I want to work on Jordan Nwora, Caleb Martin, Brennan Carey, and Cody Martin. I feel like 1, 2, and 3, Jordan Nwora and the Martin brothers can each be a really good 3-and-D wing. And then I also think that Brennan Carey can be a good defensive big off our edge. And if we develop them, I feel like this core could like grow together and become a very good solid unit. Just need to find that backup point guard. Alright guys, so I'm back after the All-Star weekend. Zion won the dunk contest, Carl Towns won the 3-point contest. View the box score, Team Giannis lost to Team Steph. These are the stats of both teams if you care. And I'm about to go back to Simmons. Alright guys, just got Vernon Carey back, about to put him back in the lineup so he can get some minutes and develop. Yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, so LaMelo just went down with injury, so I just updated our lineup. We have Devontae Graham running point guard, then one of the Martin brothers starting at shooting guard. But we just finna finish simming out the season. After that, I'll show you all the awards. We'll go through the playoffs today, and then we'll get into the off season. I'll see how much time we have left to put in this video, and then I'll decide whether we do the off season today or next episode as Vernon Carey gets hurt. I'll check back with y'all once the awards pop up. I'm gonna edit the lineup, and yeah. Alright guys, so we're here with the awards, and as you can see, Luka Doncic is the MVP, almost averaging a triple-double, 34 points, 10.5 rebounds, 8.5 assists with a steal. Next is Rookie of the Year, our very own LaMelo Ball, averaging basically 18 points per game, 7 boards and 6 assists plus a steal. And next, Sixth Man of the Year, Ricky Rubio, averaging basically 16, 4, and almost 10 assists, .3 off, almost and averaging a steal and a half. Defensive Player of the Year, Paul George, that's random. Averaging 23 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, 1.7 steals, and a block a game. And then most improved player, Aaron Holiday, averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1.3 steals. Coach of the Year, Doc Rivers of the Philadelphia 76ers, going with 60 and 22. Okay, next up, all NBA teams. Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, Giannis, Kat, and Nikola Jokic. Bam Adebayo, Jason Tatum, LeBron, James Harden, and Ben Simmons. Paul George, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and Joel Embiid. Then you got the all-defensive teams with Andre Drummond, Robert Covington, LeBron, Ben Simmons, and Paul George. Chris Paul, Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, and Bam Adebayo. And then all-rookie team, you got Killian Hayes, Obi Toppin, Anthony Edwards, Precious Achiuwa, and LaMelo Ball, plus James Wiseman, Alec Poku, that's what I call him, Patrick Williams, Denny Avila, and Isaac Okoro. Alright guys, so this is the playoff roster. Teams that make the playoffs. Basically, teams you would expect from the East. The only team you'd expect to make it that didn't make it was the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know what happened. They just sold. They underachieved very heavily. And then, of course, we finished 4th in the East. We should have a high draft pick this year that should help us pick up some talent. And then, a surprising one, the Sacramento Kings were the 1st seed. Who'd they pick up? Did they pick anybody up? No, this is the normal Sacramento Kings team. And they just randomly popped off to become the number 1 seed. And then the Timberwolves, the newly acquired Anthony Edwards, popped up to this 3rd seed, which, that's crazy. The Pelicans, Zion, and Brandon Ingram, they went up. Luka, they went up. And then most teams you expect, the only teams you expect to make the playoffs that didn't really, there's a lot of teams in the West that could have made it, but I think the Trailblazers, Warriors, and Suns, the Suns are probably the biggest surprise after picking up Chris Paul. And then, yeah, the Thunder were the worst team in the league. Yeah, I'll come talk to y'all after the playoffs are over. And then the Pelicans win the finals in 4. And Zion Williamson's your finals MVP, and we're about to get into the next season. Alright, so guys, y'all seen that? A very sad sight. We dropped to the 7th pick. I'm gonna look to trade up in the draft. If we can't, we can't, but like, that's sad. Okay, so first I'm gonna show y'all who I would pick at 7 if I could, and then I'm gonna try to trade up. So I'll be back. So I'm back, and the players that I'm gonna put scouts on before the draft is Jalen Green, Brandon Boston, not Jalen Suggs, we already got Jalen Johnson, Terrence Clark, Scotty Barnes, Terrence Shannon, uh, Jaden Springer, Devin Askew, Isaiah Todd, Caleb Love, Deshaun Nix, and Maker. So yeah, those are people we're gonna be scouting before the NBA draft. Alright, guys, so I was trying to trade up for a pick, we couldn't, so we're stuck at 7. And whoever drops to us is who we're gonna pick up. So come on, we about to go watch this NBA draft. We're gonna watch the first 3 picks, and then I'll skip back to our pick, okay? So the New York Knicks, Jalen Suggs. That's not a good pick. Jalen Suggs is a good player, but Cade Cunningham should be the undisputed #1 pick. Next up, Brandon Boston. Okay. If Cade Cunningham drops down to 7, I'm just telling y'all, bro. We might have to pick homie up. And then OKC picks up Cade Cunningham. I'm not even surprised. That's a good pick for OKC. Then the Sacramento Kings trade up for the 4th overall pick, giving up Buddy Hield. Let's see who they're finna replace him with. Jalen Green. Not even surprised. That's a good pick for them. Young shooting guard to come play alongside De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. Just a good pickup. Let's see what the Pistons are gonna pick. Terrence Shannon Jr. He's pretty decent. I like him. He's pretty cool. If Evan Mobley drops to 7, we're taking him. Hey yo, guess who just dropped to 7? Evan Mobley just dropped to 7. Best rebounder in the nation. Alright, so I'll cut back when we get to our. I'm fine with making this trade. We get them 2 second-round picks, the 16th overall pick, and then a 2022 top 10 protected pick for Emmanuel Quickly, who can be our backup point guard. And I'm fine with this trade. And the Knicks accepted. So that's basically gonna wrap up our NBA draft. I'll come back to y'all with our options that we have to do. Alright, guys, so we're definitely bringing back PJ Washington and Miles Bridges. And then qualifying offers, we're gonna send one to Devontae Graham, and I'll come back with our free agency signings. Alright, guys, so Michael Porter Jr. is an unrestricted free agent, and nobody has offered him a contract. So I'm definitely gonna be the team to offer Michael Porter Jr. a contract. Wait, hold on, let me see what he averaged last year. 13 and 7, 24 million. That's a little bit much for him. So I'm gonna scale it back a little bit. And since I'm his only offer, I feel like we should be good. So I'll check back when I offer another player a contract. Alright, guys, so with the rest of my money, I want to sign veterans that will help us make a push for that AFC. I want to sign veterans who can also help develop our young players. So I'm going to bring in Mike Conley on a 3-year deal with a team option, because I feel like he's one of those vets that could definitely help lead and develop this young core of players. And I'll come back when I find it. Actually, never mind. I found him right here. Andre Iguodala. Never mind. We'll offer him a contract the next day of free agency. But I'll be back then. Alright, guys. So coming back after free agency, and it's looking like a W right now. We're bringing back Devontae Graham on a pretty good deal, around like 11 million, no, around like 13 million a year. We're bringing in Michael Porter Jr. for less than 20 mil a year for 4 years, and we're bringing in Mike Conley to be a vet off our bench. I like who we picked up in free agency, and we're still picking up more vets, so be ready for that. Alright, guys, so we're signed 2 vets to 1-year minimum deals, Garrett Temple and Joakim Noah. They're here to help with the locker room, and yeah, that's all we brought them in for. Alright, guys, so this is how all our players progress this season. Michael Porter Jr. went up 3 overalls, PJ Washington went up 4, LaMelo went up 4, Christian Wood went up 1, Miles Bridges went up 3, Mike Conley goes down 1, Evan Mobley stays the same because he just got drafted, Garrett Temple goes down 1, Emmanuel Quickly goes up 1, Cody Martin goes down 1, Caleb Martin goes up 2, and Vernon Carey goes up 1, Jordan Aware goes up 2, and Joakim Noah drops 2. So I'll be back. I don't know what's next in free agency. It's summer league. I'll put together a summer league roster. I probably won't play with them, but I might. I don't know. And no, we're not playing the summer league, but I'm gonna put together a summer league roster, and I want to see what they can do in the summer league. Our young guys. Okay, guys. So summer league, it's not gonna let me take Michael Porter, LaMelo, or PJ Washington out, so they're just gonna have to play with the rest of our young players. And then the main players I'm focusing on in summer league is Evan Mobley, as Emmanuel Quickly, Cody Martin, and Caleb Martin, Vernon Carey, and Jordan Nwora. The rest of the roster is gonna be 60 overalls, and those are gonna be the main guys I play. Alright, guys, this is gonna be the summer league rotation. LaMelo, Michael Porter, and PJ Washington are only going to be out there to stretch their legs. But Cody Martin, Evan Mobley, Emmanuel Quickly, Cody Martin, Jordan Nwora, and Brennan Carey are actually going to be out there playing and trying to get game minutes on the roster over some of these vets like Mike Conley, who will actually play. Alright, guys, so as you can see, we're in Summer League. We lost in the quarterfinals of the Summer League tournament to the Chicago Bulls, where Jonathan Kuminga, Kobe White played. And yeah, our players, they did pretty good during Summer League. Nobody outshine. Like Evan Mobley, he played really well. 20 points and 10 boards. Manuel Quickly giving us 15 points off the bench. Michael Porter Jr. chilling, averaging 14 and 8 boards. LaMelo too, and they were playing in limited minutes. Imagine when we actually get into the season, we're giving them full time and the minutes they deserve to play. And then everyone on the roster just played all around well. And I don't think any veterans have to take minutes away from any of our young guys. Alright, guys, so I'm putting in an auto-generate class because I don't know anything about the class of rookies after this one, but we're just gonna put in an auto-generated class. Also, guys, Caleb Martin wants to resign. He wants a new contract, and I like him on this team. So we're gonna give him a nice little 4-year, $11 million contract. And yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, kinda sore. I did not resign Devontae Graham. I forgot to do that. So now we don't have a starting shooting guard. Probably gonna start Michael Porter Jr. at shooting guard, and probably just move PJ Washington to small forward and try that and see how it works. Alright, so this is basically going to be the rotation for our team. If you want to see it, just pause the video. I'm waiting for you to pause it. You know, hurry up and pause it. I'm waiting. 5, 4, 3. Oh, you didn't pause it? Oh, well. Since we picked up Michael Porter Jr., that boy Miles Bridges got to come off the bench now. Got to be the 6th man of the year, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna lock that up. Oh, also, one of the reasons we got Michael Porter Jr., the Nuggets had no cap space, so they couldn't offer him an offer, even though they probably would want to in real life. Wait, Miles Bridges is running our bench point guard, and he's doing a pretty deep. Oh my God, Evan Mobley. That's why we drafted you. Also, what's it called? A lot of players went. Oh my God, Melo hit a 3. PJ, Michael Porter Jr. on the fast break. Hey, bang out. That's what we like to see from you, boy. Okay, so Evan Mobley can take the ball up the court. He's faster than Christian Wood. Okay, if we score right here, because that means like we'll already be up like almost everything we need. I'm gonna switch to the team of LaMelo and play with them a little bit. Michael Porter Jr. jump shot is smooth, fresh jump shot with him, and he hits that bit a lot. Okay, PJ Washington going to work like that from you, but LaMelo develop some defense, I see. And that's a dot to Jordan Nwora, the pickup from last season. See, they're just coming up and double teaming LaMelo because he's that much of a threat now, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to get him a lot more assists this season. Okay, LaMelo with the steal. Stop, pop. Hey, good shot, LaMelo. LaMelo sees a wide open lane, blows by, reverse layup, hits the side of the backboard. You love to see it. And then Michael Jr. tries to pull up for game and misses, and grabs his own board and gets the rebound. So that's going to be the end of the video. Leave a like, subscribe, tell me how much you like the off-season moves that have now made us goated, because I'm just built different, and I will never lose a game again, to be honest. I'm just that different. But that's the end of the video. Peace.